of Indonesia to take the floor. And as I said, for individual member states, that is up to 3 minutes. Honorable Minister, you have the floor.
Mr. President, Ambassador Conklins, Director General of WIPO, Dr. Francis Gurry, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to express my delegation's gratitude to the President of the WIPO General Assembly for giving me the opportunity to address this Assembly. Please be assured of Indonesia's full support and cooperation in rendering this Assembly a success. I would also like to use this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Francis Gurry on his leadership in guiding and navigating this organization through various challenges. You may count on Indonesians' continued support to the cause of this organization. We have witnessed the growing importance of WIPO in recent years, particularly in making sure integration of a balanced approach to the global IP system that ensures the recognition and realizations of development objectives. As an emerging economy that represents approximately 40% of Southeast Asia's market, with a forecasted GDP growth of 5.1% for 2016, Indonesia emphasizes the synergy of IP protection and promotion as one of our key policy strategies in achieving our development goals. With that, Indonesia would like to highlight the importance of mainstreaming and strengthening WIPO's role in the achievement of sustainable development goals. WIPO should be able to contribute to the achievement of SDGs in general. It is also worth noting that to achieve greatest impact, we need to focus our efforts where the goals and targets are clearest relevance to WIPO's mandate and mission. WIPO should play a strategic role in the implementation of the economic development pillar within the SDGs, especially for SDG 17 on means of implementation, as well as SDGs 8 and 9, which place a particular emphasis on fostering innovation and creativity. Mr. President, distinguished delegates, I am delighted to use this opportunity to update the General Assembly of some relevant policies implemented by the government of Indonesia in strengthening the national intellectual property system. Indonesia is entering a new phase of IP protection system, where IP laws are modernized in line with international standards and practices. Indonesia has carried out many advancements in our new national regulations on copyright and patent to give better protection, better IP system management, as well as to promote innovation. We are also in the process of updating our trademarks and geographical indication regulations to give broader protection for both traditional and non-traditional marks. To complement our efforts in modernizing our national IP system, Indonesia partnership with WIPO will be strengthening. Indonesia and WIPO partnership on the formulation of Indonesian national IP strategy will be enshrined in the Memorandum of Understanding that will be signed tomorrow. We are looking forward to a closer partnership between the government of Indonesia and WIPO. Mr. President, distinguished delegates, regarding the latest negotiation under the Intergovernmental Committee, IGC, on genetic resources, traditional knowledge and folklore, Indonesia believes that few progress has been made so far on GRTKF. We are fervently hoping that looking forward to a speedy negotiation and positive outcome on subsequent IGC sessions. We need to always bear in mind that all communities have the right to maintain, control, protect, and develop their intellectual property over their cultural heritage. Innovation and creation has no limits and boundary. We need to abandon narrow perspective and push for a greater recognition for both economic and moral rights of cultural heritage, including genetic resources, traditional knowledge, and traditional cultural expression. Therefore, I would like to call others in showing their flexibilities to find a win-win solution. Text-based negotiation of genetic resources, traditional knowledge and traditional cultural expression shall be continued. The normative agenda to conclude a legally binding instrument or instruments cannot be stalled without plausible and strong reasons. Thank you very much.